Voices from Africa Profile of English. Personal introduction.
My name is Peter Malenga.
My name is Tina.
My name is Salam.
My name is Dorota.
My name is Yusuf.
I come from Zambia and I'm doing my MBA in finance at Indiana University.
Roberto. I come from Madagascar. I'm here for MDiv program. I started a year ago, so I still have 2 more years to run.
I'm Melissa. I'm from Ethiopia. I studied school counseling and I graduated this May.
From South Africa, and I just completed my bachelor's in communication.
I'm Ayel from Nigeria, and I'm here studying at Andrews doing my master's. I've just finished my master's in divinity.
Why and when did you learn English?
I learned English back home at the age of 3 because we were required to read books, short books from our school.
3 years ago, I think I started to get involved in English. I started to read English Bible, and I tried to watch sermon DVDs, and I just tried to imitate those speakers. Why? Because I just wanted to be connected to the whole world, because I noticed that English is kind of the bridge for globalized.
English because it was given as a subject in my country, and it was one of the instructional media, so that's why I learned English.
I really can't say there's a particular point in time where I learned English because English is one of our main languages in South Africa, so just playing around with neighborhood kids, I picked it up. Watching TV, I picked it up. So there's not a particular point in time where I can say, boom, I learned English. So yeah.
I've learned English since my childhood days. Why is because it's the official language in Nigeria.
What's your opinion about the varieties of English in your country?
Everybody in my country, most people don't speak English, so if you speak English, they regard you as a higher class. So there's no so many varieties of English in the country.
Well, we have a Chinese type of English in Madagascar. We have also the local English or the new generation accent, and we have also some few American and British speaker there. So we have different type of English. One good thing is everybody speaks their own accent and you understand, but not everything. Especially when the Americans, they swallow a lot of words.
There are so many languages and people have different accents. So, I believe language is just a communication an instrument, so I think it's okay to have accents.
I think it's pretty interesting because it's uniquely South African, so when you travel a lot and you pick up that accent from somebody else, you immediately recognize hey, you're my fellow countryman, and you immediately start bonding, so it's pretty cool.
My idea is it's great. In Nigeria we have basically 2 types of English. One we call broken or pidgin English, and this is for the people that have not gone to school, people who go to the marketplace and sell their stuff, and the second kind of English is what we call standard English. This is the type that we speak in offices and in schools.
What do American people think and say about your accent?
When I first came to America, my accent was so heavy that I could not even speak and people could not even hear me. But it took years to purify it, and it is what it is right now, and that's what I'm speaking to you right now, and it's so precious.
In the beginning, even now until now, they said, "Excuse me?" Like they don't understand whatever I say, so sometimes it's frustrating. But what could you do? But you have to make up things, to try to speak the way they understand. And they say, yeah, you have an accent. But to me, I don't have an accent. That's how I see me.
Well, they say so many things, but it's what it is, so I just take whatever it is.
A lot of Americans tend to think that I'm British or Australian, which is weird because I'm neither. Have never been to either place, so it's pretty interesting.
Well, they feel it's great because it's unique.
What do you think about your own accent?
My unique accent is so unique because it gives me a recognition of where I come from and how I developed it, so I'm so happy about it.
It's so weird because if I'm the judge, I don't see myself having an accent. But people say that when I speak, they always ask, "Where are you from?" And I say, "Okay, it means that I have an accent." So I say I'm from Madagascar. So I think I still have a big and heavy accent, but I'm happy with my accent because it makes me unique.
I don't say anything because, like I said, everybody has its own accent. If an American wants to speak my language, he's going to have an accent, so I'm fine with it.
Interesting. For the mere fact that I sound British / Australian and yet I'm neither, maybe I could pass for a fellow.
I feel fantastic, man. It's